Hi guys, I still got some pain. It's reducing, but I still got some pain, so I don't want to talk too much. And so I've picked a topic which is not very long. I want to talk about a movie today, not about Endgame. No, that would take a long time. Maybe a little bit about Endgame. But I want to talk about a movie called Definitely Maybe. Yeah, that's the name. Definitely, comma, maybe. It's got Ryan Reynolds in it. It's got Isla Fisher. And it's got a small girl called Abigail Breslin. The cast is amazing. There are a couple of other people as well, obviously. Why I like this movie is because I don't know if it's a chick flick or not, but I don't care. But it's a really good example of a storytelling. So not just as an audience of romantic movies or romantic comic movies or dramas, but also as a filmmaker, as a film student, I think it would be interesting to us because the way they have told the story in itself is quite a nice example of how to tell good stories or how to tell a story which could be simple but tell it in a way that makes it interesting. In pretty much every movie there is something called exposition fairy. This is a person, this is a character who tells you the background of the whole story. Like somebody goes to some place and say like, oh, there used to be a hostel here, what happened? And then some old wise guy with a white beard says like, the hostel was very popular here, but the person here, the dawn there, and then this happened, and then after that 10 years later this was happened. So he's the one who lays the background, he lays the groundwork for the story, and that is called exposition. And the character is called exposition fairy. And pretty much every story needs some background, so it's a challenge for the writer and director to give all this information to the audience without boring the pants off of them. Sometimes people do that with text, like, it was a long time in a galaxy far, far away, a long time ago, all that kind of nonsense. Even in Endgame, I'm not giving any spoilers because this is from the trailer and this relates to Infinity War anyway. Black Widow says,
Thanos did exactly what he said he was going to do. He wiped out 50% of all living creatures.
She's catching us up when they're using it by putting some other character in front of her. So she's telling him or her, but actually she's telling the audience like, come on, catch up, this is what's happened so far, and now we'll take it from here. So exposition is important, but in the Definitely Maybe there is no exposition. The story starts with Ryan Reynolds, who is a young father separated from his girlfriend. He goes to pick up his daughter, Abigail Breslin, who's like 7-8 years old. And he picks her up from the school, and then she talks about what she learned in school, and the conversation goes to about his love life and who is her mother.
I think you should tell me the story of how you met my mom.
Why do you keep saying my mom?
Because now that you're getting divorced, she's mine, not yours.
Because at this point she doesn't know who her mother is. So he starts telling her the story. So they set up this very nice, warm, fuzzy environment where there's a young father who loves his daughter, and the daughter, she's very interested in her father's life, and then he's telling her the story.
I'm going to tell you the story, and I'm not telling you who your mom is.
Fine.
You're just going to have to figure it out for yourself.
Good.
And I'm changing all the names and some of the facts. I just decided that right now because I make the rules, and then we're going to see how smart you are.
I like it. It's like a love story mystery. I'm ready.
And because she's a child, so he has to make the story slightly PG rated as well.
I have a future with a plan.
Which may involve some type of threesome now.
What's a threesome?
That's a game that adults play sometimes when they're bored.
Whatever.
And then the story progresses from there, and then it goes in and out of the narrative as well. So sometimes we're watching the story because it's a flashback, it's a movie. So we're watching the story in flashback, and then Abigail would ask a question, and then we come out of that.
Did you have another girlfriend before mom?
I had 2 serious girlfriends, and then there's some other smattering of other women.
What's the boy word for slut?
They still haven't come up with one yet.
And then It doesn't happen over one day. It happens over a few different events in the normal time, and then it takes up from there. It's fantastic the way they have told the story, the way they have got us interested in each character. There are some plot points that you would see coming, some plot points you would not see coming, but it's not like a drama. It's not like a huge drama where people are screaming at each other. There's no car chases, there are no explosions or anything like that, but it's just a sweet, warm, feel-good kind of movie. So if you have not watched it, I would strongly recommend you to watch it. It's called Definitely Maybe. It's probably available on Amazon Prime Video, Netflix, and all of those things now. That's where I'm gonna leave it today because I don't want to aggravate the pain. I do need to sleep tonight. Thank you very much for watching, and please subscribe. Bye. See you tomorrow.